All right, what's up, Cam Fam? Pretty boy Dave T here with the fellas. And we just want to thank you for joining us for this week's installment of EverMore with EverLore. Also, we want to give a special shout out to Nicholas Cardarelli from the Raised on D&D podcast. He interviewed me and Uriah, and hey, he was a great interview. He made us sound like we actually knew what we were talking about, so we love that. So thanks for that. But anyway, you guys can check us out at www.manchildltd.com or on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at EverLore Game. With that said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Just as Uriah says something, he's got those dukes up and then he freezes.
Oh, no.
So you're looking kind of aggressive there, Uriah.
He raised his hand.
Uriah.
He's back.
Aggressive for the EP.
That's right. Yeah, I got you.
He was raising his fists. He was willing to fight there.
So I'll be the lore master for tonight, and then next week check in because Uriah's going to be picking up lore master. But here we go. Who wants to try for EP for a recap?
Yes.
We got 1, 2, 3. Anthony,
you're not in?
I'm staying out. My notes are really bad for last meeting.
Okay. All right. And Mike?
Mine's bad, too.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Mostly because he wasn't here last time.
So, Caleb, 1, 2. Uriah, 3, 4. Davey, 5, 6. And I got a 4.
Hey! All right. Last time on EverLore.
Get deeper next.
Right. So we find Wahuru in the midst of camping out on their way to Chaluk'Sen. Okay? They had just had breakfast. The Bloodstar had made a wrap, if y'all remember previously. So we had enjoyed that and headed on our way towards Chaluk'Sen. While that was going on, we did a lot of talking. Vandra and the halflings talked about some things, specifically the Bloodstar. He was talking about shape-shifting and whatnot, and they discovered that Vandra could, in fact, shape-shift. They had a great suggestion, and we'll into that.
You're breaking up a bit.
Yeah, we can't really hear you that well.
Is this better?
No.
Honestly, Camp Fam, we did try to work on these things before pushing record.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Is this better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry. I'll leave that part for some other people. But yeah, so Reaper, the Bloodstar, and Vandra talked about some stuff and made a breakthrough. Then while that was going on, Matatopa and Kaliff decided to search out the area because they were like, I think we remember this. I think we remember this space. So they went out ahead and was like, yeah, that's the stream, that's whatever, while the Bloodstar and Vandra fished a little bit. They came back and led us to another encampment. And then we all decided to start doing our duties. People put up tents. Bloodstar went hunting with Chaha'o again. Vandra went gathering with Kaliff, and that's when he discovered he could turn into a halfling, which was pretty dope. Matatopa had done some things that were pretty cool, I guess. No, I'm kidding. But then we all kind of gathered back, and we had some shenanigans, like Kaliff getting shot in the face, and people wondering what's going on with Vandra. And also Chaha'o not coming back with the Bloodstar. So that was interesting. Then we heard some noises during the night through the watch and stuff like that. And the two people may not have done their best job on watch, but they did wake up Bloodstar and say, hey, Chaha'o is missing, and we heard a noise in that direction. So then Bloodstar goes after that direction. And then Chaha'o was chilling behind us, and we weren't really that vigilant, so we didn't notice that she was right there. And then Bloodstar comes back and is like, bruh, she's right there. And we're like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. So we start talking to her, and turns out we're surrounded. We were like, man, that's fun. So I left a lot so people can clean up again.
All right.
I'd like to.
Clean up.
I'd like
Clean
to.
up. Clean up.
I'd like
Okay.
to.
Let's
I
see.
said first.
Don't care. Roll.
It's gonna be a roll here. Let's see. Caleb got 1, 2, 3. Davey,
Oh,
4,
wait,
5,
did
6.
I join in that role?
No, because you didn't raise your hand the first time.
Oh, man, it's almost like that's a new rule we implemented. And now we
Yes.
described it for Cam Fam.
Right. Thank you. And then we got a 4. So Davey, go ahead.
So, after everybody woke up and we were traveling and the trail on the map kind of just went somewhere else and we didn't know what happened and we got lost, kind of. Anyway, so, and then Manitoba went out and found that thing. And then, so we saw some smoke in the distance that seemed to be like some campfire. And Belac and Vandra, so Vandra cast a spell that allowed him to see through a small little eyeball. And Belac turned into a falcon, I believe, and flew over to go see the what was going on. And we saw that there were some trappers that were talking about Chaluk'Sen and how the spigot has been closed up and they want to open up the spigot. And then they also said maybe the spell was some type of, like the whole plague was some type of spell from a witch. And that was pretty interesting. That has to do with the lore of what's going on. Anyway, so then we skip ahead to the end of the night, and we all wake up. Well, no, we don't all wake up, but the two guards, Belac, Vandra, and Kaliff are all awake, and they notice a ring of guards just appear around us, which is kind of terrifying. And the noises in the woods that happened, that we thought was the wolf. Anyway, so it turns out to be a group of trackers with a bunch of small dogs that are hunting. Well, dogs that are hunting.
Okay. All right.
I have two
No.
really big things.
That's it.
What? No, you always do like two.
No,
Yes, usually.
The new rules we implemented. We're going to
No, we
give
never
one person a
specified
chance,
only
and then
one
we're going to give
person.
a second person a chance.
Oh,
All right?
okay. I don't
So-
think we agreed on that.
All right. Hey,
No, that's
Cam
not.
Fam,
We never
we
said that.
discussed this stuff, but it's
No,
all good. So here's what we're going to do. All right. Tonight, I will let you do that, and then we'll get further clarification about what we're doing going forward. What you got? Make sure it's important.
Okay, so early on we ran into it was two voices. And well, first we were just walking along, and Vandra heard something rustling in the
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
what's it called, bushes.
Okay.
And so he takes out his sword, Kaifas, while it's still sheathed and just swings. And then a giant angry bear comes out, looking to attack, but then they get paralyzed, or grabbed by Uriah, Vandra. And so then after that, Belac decides to sneak around to try and see the people behind them. And as that's going on, Vandra and one of the voices are talking. Basically, Vandra just saying, "I'll let the bear go if you promise he won't attack." And then the voice is just saying, "Okay." But what we also noticed is one of the voices like vanished. And so that's sort of it for that. And then later, when ManChild go hunting, Belac just says to didn't actually go hunting. He just said to Child, go do your thing, I guess. And then he went off to do something else, which was first attuning to his grimoire, because he got his out of game. I got my core up, so I had to do that. And then also focus a little bit more on like his brand.
All right, we got 20 seconds.
That's it. That's all. So
Oh,
Oh, nice.
okay. Davey, what happened?
My phone fell.
All right. Okay. You're right. Those were important add-ons. I'll give you each one EP for the recap. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So, last time, due to the brilliance of our camp guards,
You're welcome.
we found ourselves surrounded. So, what? Camp fam, I tell my kids to prepare like an hour and a half before we go to stream. And they're like, yeah, Marty, we got this. Now my son's coming down like, I need another sheet. So, all right. Sorry, Camp fam, I got to take the time.
Yo, that's ironic, though.
You know what I'm saying?
So funny.
You don't even know.
Oh, man. All right. There we go. Yes. All right. Sorry, Cam fam. We are back, I hope. All right. So, did anybody wake Matatopa up?
I think
No one woke anyone up.
I don't think we had a chance to do anything.
Yeah, we all asleep.
Yeah, no, we sort of just ended as soon as they came out.
So Matatopa's sleeping. I'm having some good dreams too.
Well, I have light
That's
sleeper
great.
and alert to danger. So do I
Okay,
wake
all right.
up?
So
No.
I see the guard around us.
not
I'm
yet.
going to say, Amoni no Solomu, how may we help you?
What are you speaking in?
I would say that in Wood Tongue. Amoni no Solomu would be in Zulu, but the
Okay.
rest would be in Wood Tongue.
You don't hear a response, but roll insight.
All right, but my insight is decent. If I don't roll on the floor, that is. That's why I have a whole bowl and everything. That's a 10. 29.
Okay. Yeah, you don't hear an insight. I mean, a response.
Oh, I don't hear an insight.
But
I'm
you
going
do.
to say,
You do notice that the guards, that the people around you they step back into the bushes, most of them, and there are only 3 of them now facing you.
I'm going to say
You're going to wake up the camp.
Thank you.
Okay, what's Caleb what are you doing?
in Chaluk'Sen, I was going to say, do you have business with Wahuru?
Okay.
And we're in there.
Then you are going to do me a favor, everyone roll insight. If you guys will, hold on a second, just roll and then give me 1 second. I have to figure out what their roll is. Okay.
22.
48.
Yep, natural 12, but
That's cat,
only
not 48.
24.
38. My bad.
Okay.
28.
Okay. Belac, and Kaliff and Matatopa will know right away that one of the members is of the people. And this female steps forward and she says to Belac, Fertachin, how is it that you are just now returning to the people? And then she says in Cholu.
Sorry, I just was reading Mom's text. So, Vertigen?
You can try to remember what that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. Would that be knowledge?
Yep.
Hey, can you guys see me?
Okay.
Yeah, we can see what. Yeah, we can
Wait,
see you.
Okay.
21.
Yeah.
My knowledge is not completely horrible.
21.
Yep.
Okay. You would definitely know that she is referring to you in a term that the Chaluk'Sens use as a warrior of the same clan.
Oh, wait.
Which you know, but
wait. So,
but
what? How do you spell it? Like.
Fertichin, it's Fertchen. But with that role, you would also notice that she has some markings on her that seem to indicate that she might not be from your clan.
Wait, by clan do you mean like the Maasai tribe?
Well, you're okay. For Camp Fam, just so you guys can understand. In Chaluk'Sen, they have different tribes. Tribes are made up of smaller clans, and
Okay.
so she is assuming that you are part of her clan. But you, with that role, are pretty confident that she's mistaken in that.
Okay. I'm going to say, wait, I woke up everyone, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to step towards the Bloodstar and be like, what's going on, bro? Do we need to fight?
I think we'll be fine. I'm gonna say that in whatever language he says it to me in, like halfling.
I'll do it in halfling.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
What?
Matatopa is going to go up and touch Kaliff on the shoulder and say, "Follow my lead," in Zulu. Then to the team in general, I'm going to speak Wood and say, "Show respect to the people." And Matatopa is going to drop to his knees and present the blade and lay it on the ground.
I'm
I'm
going
going to be confused.
I'll do what Monotopa is doing. I'll take a knee, and then I'll take my spear from my back and lay it on the ground in front of me.
All right.
Matatopa's going to roll insight to see if everybody is following suit.
Right. I'm going to take my bow and put it down and kneel as well.
Okay.
Not how
Matatopa will see the uncouth one still standing, and will point to Vandra, trying to gesture to you to get down.
Oh. I guess let me roll insight.
Am I
See
awake?
if I see you.
Yeah, everybody's
Yes.
awake now.
Yeah.
Vandra woke us all. Everyone.
23.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be stealthy by any means.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I will see that. I'm still a halfling. So I will.
Okay. All right.
Wait. Yeah. Are they
I
a
forgot
half?
about that. What?
Do they seem to be a halfling or no?
Oh, the person who was speaking?
Yeah.
No, she's human.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kneel, and I'm gonna take my sword, but it's still gonna be sheathed, and I'm gonna lay it down.
Okay.
I'm going to say, I think you may be mistaken. I do not think we are from the same clan. If you wouldn't mind telling me which clan you are from.
I am of the Nazca clan, the tribe.
Please know that.
What tribe are you from? Yeah, give me a sec, guys.
Okay.
That's fun because we never actually worked that out. We never actually said that. So
Yeah, you never. Yeah, in character creation, he never created a clan.
so should I like go get
out of
thing,
well,
the book?
out of game, we talked about that, but it's all right. We'll
We did.
it's all right.
Pick a clan.
Trust, it's all good, guys. It's all good.
You're fine.
Is it Maricosa?
Okay, I'm fam.
That's the halfling city.
All right. Okay. You are not of the Nazca tribe, which you are not.
No.
Huh. Then what are you doing in the border area?
Well, me and my friends here wanted to come in so that I could visit my father who has fallen ill.
Ah. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about where you're coming from, what you've been doing?
Well, my parents said that I should leave Chaluk'Sen to adventure on my own, to just explore better myself. And so Matatopa, and I'll just point to you, is an old family friend, and I heard that he had started a band of Wahuru, and I decided to seek them out and join them. So ever since then, we've just been going on adventures. We've been to Kabaiba, Hilltop, most recently, and so yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, very well. And who might your father be?
It's right here.
Imagine forgetting your father's name.
What's
Imagine
your
not
father's
having a
name?
father.
Your real
Yeah.
father.
Yeah.
My
What's your
father?
real father's name, Anthony?
Imagine not having a
Nazi
father.
Bruinshaw?
Yeah, shut up.
Exactly.
It's Nazi Bruinshaw,
Shut-
dude.
Shut up. That's Cap. Shut up.
No, it's not
Alright.
Cap. It's literally Nazu Bruinshaw.
All right, so
Whatever.
let's get back to it.
That was aggressive.
My father is Tagram Bloodstar.
Ah, Tagram. We have heard of that one. He is of the Maasai tribe.
Yes.
Ah, you are of the Maasai tribe.
Yeah.
Yes, you might want to write that down, of the Maasai tribe.
No, you said clans were inside of the tribes.
Okay.
I know what tribe I'm from.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Yes. When she was talking about that and you started saying, no, you're not of that, then she knows that you're not from the clan or her tribe, which is the Nazca. And because of the totem that she is wearing, you know that she is not from your tribe.
This is
So-
convoluted.
You said clan.
I did say clans. You're right. You have a clan inside of your tribe.
Yes, but I don't know which one that is.
Okay. All right. So anyway, so yes, we have heard that all of the tribes are facing the illness, and it was regrettable to hear of Tagram. Anybody do anything?
Why?
I'm gonna just start standing up, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Oh,
grab
yeah,
my
I was
stuff,
gonna,
put it back on my.
Like, look back and say, "You guys can stand up."
And
Okay, all right. Then I'm gonna put my spear back on my back and stand up.
I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna tell her my name is Stitch. And may I have your name? Who do I have the honor of speaking with?
What language are you using?
I am speaking in wood.
She's going to look a little confused, and she'll look at the Bloodstar, and we'll say, "What is this one saying?"
I'm gonna say.
Basically, he just said he's Stitch, and he wants to know your name.
Oh, Stitch. I don't think she can. You two might not speak the same languages, mate.
You know what? That was crazy reasoning right there. Freaking Sherlock Holmes level, dude.
Then I'm gonna say to him in wood, she doesn't speak wood. I don't think.
Thank you.
Before she can respond, a large rorgn male, dressed in armor with 2 swords, will step in front of her. Not completely, so he doesn't completely obstruct her view, but he's placing himself between her and Stitch, who has spoken with her. He's going to turn and he's going to ask her something in Cholu. And say that again.
Would I have to roll insight to see if I hear that?
Anybody who can speak Cholu can roll an insight.
While they're doing that, if this big guy like walks himself towards Stitch, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, maybe we should keep chit chat to a minimum.
23.
Okay. He was saying to her, was that an insult? And she will say it was not. And then he will step back.
I will say in the tongue of dragons, I am, and worm for CamFam. I am Vandra. It is nice to meet you. What is your name? Well, that's basically what I'm going to say too. I'm just introducing myself.
No problem. He is going to acknowledge you by bowing his head, and he'll give you a respectful bow.
Likewise.
But he won't say anything at this time, and he will once again look to her, and she will say, "You can relate to this one that I am Amitola of the Nisga'i tribe." And
Can you spell both of that?
Yeah, I got it coming. So okay. It's A-M.
What is her name?
Yeah, her name. A-M-I-T-O-L-A. And her tribe is the Nisga'i. Nisga'a. It's N-I-G-A''A.
Wait, you missed. Wait, there's an S there somewhere, right? You said Nisga'i.
Yeah, I'm sorry, N-I-S-G-A. Sorry, apostrophe A.
Wait, N-I-S-G-A apostrophe A.
Correct.
Yep. Okay.
And she will motion, to the people around. These are warriors of the Zulu that are helping in this time. And there she's speaking directly to the Bloodstar. You are a son of the Maasai tribe. What is your name?
Belac the Bloodstar.
I am Belac Bloodstar.
You are the eldest son of Tigrum?
Yes.
Hmm.
I am, right? Because
Your brother died,
yeah,
so
my older
technically,
brother died.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I am.
Yes. All right.
Your
Okay.
brother
So I'd
died.
say yes, I am now.
And she will walk into the camp further, and will come and sort of inspect each one of us. And Matatopa's still sort of down. And she will say to Matatopa, and then also to Kaliff, you seem comfortable amongst the people. Matatopa will.
Yeah, no,
I was trying to give you some time to. Yeah.
So I was kind of like, wait.
Matatopa will raise his head and say, in Cholu, yes, my son and I have traveled a bit through Chaluk'Sen, and as a youth, I was placed with the Maasai tribe for training.
I'm gonna tap Matatopa on the shoulder and say, "Oh, you never taught me Cholu," and I'm gonna say that in Zulu.
I will in Zulu. I will make sure we rectify that. And I'm going to, Matatopa is going to say to Amatola, do I have your leave to rise? And she will say, you may. So then Matatopa is going to stand up. When he does that, roll insight.
Insight time,
Hey!
baby.
23.
Hey.
42.
Okay, well, way to ruin the fun. 30.
20.
Okay. Anything over 30, you will notice the warrior that the rorgn will place his hand on one of his swords as Matatopa stands, but he doesn't advance. But he's just sort of like ready.
Ah, man. Out of game, that guy seems jumpy.
Yeah, he does. Could I?
Is she gonna keep walking, or is he just gonna stand there?
Can I roll insight and try and like study the rorgn?
Yeah, sure.
Like
Go ahead, roll. I mean, what are you trying to? That's what I'm saying. What are you trying to like? What are you trying to learn?
I want to learn, like, you know, maybe why he's so jumpy, or, you know, maybe not why he's so jumpy, but like, if he were to lash out, I guess, like, what would it be? I guess I want to see what he's like getting triggered about, like, what's setting him off that he's like worried.
Okay, all right.
Okay. 26. Plus, I just want to like watch him because, you know, seeing him get jumpy at Matatopa, that kind of concerns Kaliff.
Okay. You, with that role and with that sort of thought, you know, how you wanted to protect your father,
Yeah.
you get the sense that he's jumpy because he wants to protect her.
Right.
And so you're not really sure why, but you feel like just as much as you would want to protect your father, that's sort of how he feels about her.
Right. Okay. I can respect that. I see where he's coming from.
I'm
And
gonna
then-
go over to Miss to wait, hold on. Amatola is the female, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the rorgn and say, I'm going to raise my hand up to go for a handshake and say in Cholu, nice to meet you. My name is Belac Bloodstar. What is yours?
And when you do that, Amatola will turn and she will say, be nice. And then his countenance will change and he will bow to you and he will say, apologies. I am Ito Sasaki. And
Can I get a spelling?
Right.
sure, it's Aito. Last name is Sasaki. It's Sasaki.
So it's not Sasuke, it's Sasaki.
Okay.
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure this guy wasn't challenging the Hokage.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Okay.
is. But
Sasuke is not the Hokage though. Anthony
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chang.
but Naruto's the Hokage, and Sasuke would
Wait,
be
he
challenging
challenged-
Naruto.
Hey,
You know-
guys, this is EverLore, so let's keep it with EverLore. I don't know anything about that stuff, so but okay. He will say, forgive my concern, but Amatola is my charge, and I must protect my charge.
I'm going to
What the
go
heck
up
is a
to
charge?
him. I'm
Are
gonna
you
go
saying that out of game, or are you saying
No,
that
in game. Like, no, I mean out of game. Sorry. What is a charge? What does that mean?
Oh, well, what he's saying is that she's under his protection,
Mhm.
and so he has to protect her by calling his charge. That's like
Their drive.
that's saying that that's the person who is under my responsibility.
Mhm. So I'm going to say, I'm going to walk up to him and say, and Worm, I totally understand wanting to protect someone, and then I'm going to.
You don't.
Yeah, he said that in Cholo.
Oh, in that case, walk up to him with the language of dragons again, and I'm going to say in Worm, maybe this form will be more comfortable for you, and then I'm going to roll to turn back into me. Do you need my base
Okay.
roll or the total?
Do me a favor, roll to turn back. Just give me your total roll.
Oh, okay. 25.
Okay, odd or even?
Odd.
Okay, you turn back. But do me a favor, roll persuasion, because you're trying to convince him not to think you're doing an attack or something like that.
Oh, okay. 22.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, my persuasion went up. 24.
Okay. Yeah, so you do see him sort of clench, and he takes a couple steps towards her, but he doesn't like draw the weapon or anything like that. And he says, I haven't seen that before.
Ah, yeah, that's something good old Dad gave to me.
Storm?
Celestial, you?
Fire.
Ah,
Oh, frick.
Interesting.
I got one thing.
I don't understand any of that.
And as they're sort of talking, the third person that was just sort of standing there, he'll just say, they're so formal. As he's coming up to Stitch, and he will say, in wood, you have to understand, these are tough times, and so everybody's a little on edge. I'm sure the Guardian didn't mean anything by that.
And I'm going to say, well, thank you for that acknowledgement. Again, my name is Stitch. What is your name?
Yes, yes. Thank you again, Stitch. I am Manette.
Manette.
Yes, it's Monet.
I'm gonna roll insight to see if this is human or what kind of person this person
Okay.
is.
All
What
right.
is it, Monette?
Yeah, MON''ET.
Wait, did Amatola say that Ito was like Zulu? Like that they were the Zulus that came to help?
She didn't say anything about. Oh yeah, I mean she's with them, but I don't know if she said anything about them just
She
yet.
said something about being the guard.
No,
But she didn't say
she
that she
said
came to
that
help.
like something about they were Zulu warriors.
Yeah, there was
Came
she
help.
said that they were Zulu guard.
Yeah, but I mean that's all that
That's all she said.
In that case, do you guys know anything about Chaluk'Sen? Our friend here, his father is ill, and we were really hoping to see him.
Monette will turn around and do something.
I have rolled insight to see what Manette is.
Oh, you did. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's a muscular, dark-skinned human.
Okay.
He has a lot of scars.
Okay.
So you can tell he's been in a lot of battles. And he has a scabbard, but there's no sword in it.
It's an invisible
Oh.
sword.
That's dope.
I'm calling it.
All right, so he does something, and then all around the camp, the people come back in, but they're more relaxed.
Okay.
And they sort of start coming to some of them come to sort of like, not mingle, but come up a little bit closer to sort of hear the conversations.
Yeah.
Then a couple of other ones sort of disappear further into the woods.
Okay.
So I am going to just levitate from my spot because I was bowing. So I'm just going to levitate back up and stand. And I'm going to move, not right up against, like right up on her, but I'm going to move up to Amitola. And I will say in Dwarven, I'll ask if she speaks Dwarven. In Dwarven.
Odd or even?
Odd.
She will look at you, and then she will look to Matatopa, who is standing by, and then also to Belac, and say, "What
Do
did
I
he say?"
overhear this?
Over here.
Do I overhear him say, "Do you speak Dwarven?" Or
Yeah,
like
I mean
see him get
he wasn't talking quiet, and we're not really far, so we can sort of hear what each other is saying.
That's fine. I'm gonna tell Anito. I'm sorry. That is my best friend. He means no harm. And then I'm gonna say to Rasitlian, try. Well, no, never mind. I never talked to Amitola. Never mind. I'm just gonna say what I said to Aito.
Okay, all right. So she's asked, what did he say?
I don't understand that language either.
Belac, Monotopa does though, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh.
only me, Kaliff,
Stitch.
and Stitch.
Stitch.
Doesn't Anthony know it too? Or
That's what I
Monotopa,
said.
Yeah, he does. Anthony does.
but he doesn't understand Cholu.
Yeah, I don't understand Cholu.
Yeah.
And he's with Stitch.
But Monotopa will say, I don't know that language, and then switching over to Wood, I'll say, what are you trying to say to her? She doesn't speak
Okay.
dwarf tongue.
Great. Well, I was going to say my name is Rasitlian Coinshot, the defender for the Prime.
And okay, Monotopa will tell her, and she will look at you, and she will say, a defender. Where have I heard that before? Huh. I don't know. What is a defender of the Prime?
question.
And Monotopa will relay that.
So, the defender is sort of the bridge between the Prime and everyone else. I try to keep the peace and solve differences between each race while protecting the people of the Prime.
Interesting. She will sort of look past you, and she will say, Kitachi, come see this one. Have you heard of a defender?
Is Kitachi a Prime being by any chance? Because then I'll just switch to Prime. Like,
roll insight.
Okay.
Let's see. Belac, roll insight on Kitachi.
I got a 25.
Okay. The rest of you guys?
I got 38.
Okay.
I got 28.
24.
Or 29.
All right.
Roll a 12.
So with your role, Belac, you will know that Kitachi is a Chaluk'Sen term, and it just means that it's basically the children born of her mother's sister, so it's a cousin of hers.
Okay.
And so that's the term she's using to call her cousin over. And it's Kitachi.
Oh, hey, I spelled it right.
And so the rest of you guys will see another human female step forward, and she will, her clothing, while they are mostly furs, you will see underneath it, she has on like a shimmering, closest thing you guys would think is like a chain mail shirt, but it seems extremely thin and flows almost like water.
Whoa.
And she will step forth, and she will say in Wood, actually no, she will say in Prime, did I hear you correctly? Did you say you are a defender?
I am the defender.
We the defenders don't exist anymore.
Well, they didn't until I accidentally killed a prime being on accident. And-
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
wasn't
Can I roll to jump in?
Okay, no,
Yeah,
hold on.
we're-
So what are you trying to? I'm gonna
Well,
let you finish, but what are you trying to convey with her? Because you have to do a roll.
I'm trying to tell her the story of how I became the defender.
A treat isn't a prime being.
Yes, it was.
No, treatons aren't prime beings.
Go on. Yes, they are. But go on.
They are?
Yeah, dummy.
Go on.
Anyway.
No, don't. Go on.
Anyway, so and then I'm gonna say, and then I met the Sister of the Woods, and as my punishment, instead of being killed on the spot, which she had well enough power to do, she decided to train me in the ways of a defender as the defender because of my friend who persuaded her to allow me to stay alive.
Interesting. And what have you done as the defender so far?
Well, I fought in a smaller sized war near Hilltop with PEMDOS. That was my first assignment as the defender. And I've only been the defender for like a month, so it's still new to me.
And who did you say called you to be a defender?
The Sister of the Woods.
So I'm gonna walk over and start speaking in prime. Say a fellow.
Hold on one second.
Hello.
Hold on one second. Davey, go ahead and do that roll for me. You're going to do a persuasion and charisma.
Oh, charisma.
That's great.
You can add that.
I'm doing persuasion and charisma.
You're going to add your charisma to a persuasion.
Oh, sick. I got a 32.
Okay. She looks impressed, and she turns in Cholu, and she explains to her Katachi everything that you just told her. And she reminds her, Amitola, that what a defender is. So, it's ancient myths because there hasn't been one for hundreds of years. And so now they're both sort of like, wow, okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come over and be like a fellow being that speaks of the prime or speaks with the prime tongue.
What did he explain the thing in? Was it in Chalul'Sen or
Prime.
He was speaking prime, yeah.
No, not when he was talking to him. When he was talking to
When she was explaining to
Amatola.
Oh no, she was switched to Cholo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before like when he's finished, I'm just gonna say don't let the title impress you. He's nothing special, really.
Oh.
You wouldn't actually say that though.
No, I mean
he did.
He did. So I mean, he did. And then the other Chalul'Sen will say, in Cholu, you seem quite prideful. And in prime, she will say, this one seems jealous.
Yo, I'm gonna laugh.
Don't mind him. He's still trying to figure out what his deficit really means.
And so, so she's gonna, the one that spoke to you in prime, she's actually going to be called away, and so she's gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you going to say something to her?
No, I wanted to ask her name.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. before that happens, she gets called away. You guys, she'll encounter you later. And she's not leaving. She just got called from somebody who was in the forest.
What I figured, yeah.
And
Can I turn back into a halfling now that I'm next to Reaper?
do that roll.
Okay. 26.
Okay, yeah, no problem. And it seems to be getting easier. You know, you don't really have a lot of that hesitation that you were having before.
Got it.
But it's not
Now,
second nature just yet.
How tall of a halfling
Yeah.
is he?
Probably like between you and Bloodstar's height.
Well,
'cause I
there's a
used
1
both
inch
of you guys.
difference. So
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm saying.
you're
He's like
So
Three
I'm that
25.
half.
yeah. I mean, because he used you guys as a template. So
Mhm.
That's why you have your hair, remember?
Yeah, but I got the jade.
Oh,
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Even he's taller than you.
Matatopa will he'll say to Manette, we heard that the Zulu were patrolling this area. How long have you guys been doing that? And Manette will relay to him that it's been at least 5 months that they've been doing this. It started out just, 1 or 2 positions, but now they have different contingents throughout a lot of the territories, specifically on the eastern border. And I think that I think there's maybe some Keltons or something like that helping them over on, on more on the western area. But I could be mistaken.
And this, what language has been spoken in?
Zulu.
Chaluk'Sen. I mean, not Chaluk'Sen. Chaluk'Sen. Only Zulu.
And I'm sorry, I think I said that wrong. I said west and east. We're on the west. They're on the east. All right. But you guys, you're heading into Chaluk'Sen. I gotta say that's not gonna be easy. How is it that you're in a group when do you guys even speak the same language?
For the most part, we all speak wood except for that one.
Do you speak Zulu?
Quentin. Huh?
Do you speak Zulu?
Oh, he said that in Zulu?
Yeah.
Oh.
If he says it in Zulu, I'll nod.
So you
Not
do
like
all speak the same language?
Oh no, not a nod as in like yes. I mean like a nod as in like out of respect. Like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, are you going to answer him or?
We used to have a translator, and then some of us picked up some new languages. We can get the message across.
All right. What's the, I guess, most common language that you guys share?
It would be wood tongue, except the dragon spawn doesn't know wood tongue, so we usually translate it to him in dwarven or halfling.
Or aroma, I mean I know a lot of languages.
Okay, all right.
Wood tongue.
Well, so what is it that you guys are trying to do exactly?
Well,
he will say that in wood.
I want us to get in and go to visit my father and try to help aid the efforts against the disease in any way we can.
Fair enough. Okay. He'll look around. Okay, I think we can help facilitate that, but first, we'll have to make sure we ensure the safety of the people. So you guys will
yeah,
have
we're not
to.
gonna kill them.
Oh,
We
that's
don't do anything. We're super non-violent.
yeah. That I didn't mean. Well, actually, he's speaking wood though.
Yeah, he's speaking wood tongue, you silly Billy.
I was translating.
Who is translating, guys?
Okay, I'll translate.
I'll
for you in
translate.
wood.
That's fine. Okay. All right. So then you're translating back. Yeah, I wasn't concerned about you guys attacking.
He wasn't thinking about you talking.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about you guys bringing plague into.
Oh.
I'm if you're worried about the people, a ways back when we were coming here, there were these trappers, and they were talking about if how they can open up the trade again. And that seems a little suspicious, so I just wanted to tell you to make sure that you know what's going on.
You know, they
Okay.
said something about a spigot specifically.
1 EP, Davey.
Frick yeah.
Because just as you said that, the other Chaluk'Sen female will step forward and say, I was just receiving a report from one of the other patrol members, and they said that there seemed to be a camp further off, and I was going to have them go and investigate that. Can you tell me, well, do you mind if I search your thoughts to get more information?
What do you mean about search your thoughts? Because last time that happened to me, I didn't remember anything for like a week. So.
Oh, no. This is nothing invasive. It's just a way to sort of understand your impressions of them in that moment.
Okay.
Oh,
But also question. Do you guys have any I don't know, parties that survey the area with perhaps a bear? Like maybe
with perhaps a bear.
We have a lot of.
hanged out with a bear.
A two-man
I
party.
mean, there are many of the people who have, diverse spells and things like that. So it's not uncommon to see bears. I'm not sure who you're. I mean, are you referring to something specific?
Specifically,
Oh yeah, we
That's
ran into these
actually,
two people.
oh no. Sorry.
we ran into two people who
Fine.
seemingly had a pet bear that tried to attack us
Huh.
because he hit it. And when I say that, I'll point at Vandra.
What? I didn't hit the bear.
Yes,
Okay,
you did. You
Vandra
hit it,
didn't
and then
hit
it
the
jumped up
bear.
at you.
He didn't hit the bear. He
Certainly
swung at the
was the-
bushes.
No, I didn't.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
He
then the
didn't hit the
came out.
bear.
Okay, Vandra, you didn't hit the bear, but to be fair, you were pointing a sword at it.
He was
It
pointing
was
a sheathed sword.
She's going
A
to
sheathed sword is still a sword.
turn to
No.
Amatola and say, they sure do bicker a lot. And
Yes.
Amatola is going to say, well, they are of the busy people. And she's going to say, yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and she's sort of talking to you a little bit slower now, just so you guys can sort of understand. I'm going to go ahead and do a spell so that I can see what you saw. And she's going to reach out her hand, and what you'll see is her hand will get covered in water, and then it's going to like mist up, and it's going to surround Rasitlian's head. Are you trying to resist this or anything?
Well, before I got cut off, I was going to say that I didn't see them. Belac and Vandra saw them.
Oh, okay. Then,
I saw them in
what?
person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess she would
well,
gather that from your memories, though, right?
But I
Yeah.
would tell her before.
well,
she
yeah,
read
he would
my-
have told her before as she was
Okay.
starting the spell. Well, then she's going to turn to either one of you guys.
Yeah, sure. This sounds like fun.
Okay. Yeah, it will be completely painless, and I will only view the past until we see these folks.
Hey, dig around in there, honestly. I'm not really sure what's in there. Maybe some repressed stuff.
She's going to give a little smirk and say in prime, then this might be fun. And so she's going to go ahead and do this. And as she does it, the mist is going to surround your head, and you're going to feel sort of like you're falling. I mean, even though you know you're sort of firmly on the ground, and you will see in your mind the events of the last couple of days, and they will be very clear. And she'll say, oh, really? You know, because she's hearing what you heard. And then she will say, okay, and now for the fun. And then, like, you know how they say when you die, before you die, your life passes before you?
Yeah.
Almost like that quickly, things that happened in your life will just like bleed out. And, you know, it's you'll see it in a fashion, and you'll remember things that you didn't know you remembered in that experience. And then she will do this, and the mist will draw back into her. And she will say, I am glad that you got rid of the demon. But you will need to speak with then she will say, in Nascotec, I will ensure that aid is provided to you.
I would say, do me.
Cry? Hold on, no. Hold on. I'm probably gonna cry, like, but not like bawling. I'm gonna try and hold it together. Is that mental fortitude?
Yes.
Okay, so while I do that, okay. 19.
You can't really contain it, but you get the manly cry with the one little tear coming down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm okay with crying. I just don't want it to be like, like
yeah. No.
And then I'm gonna say, wow. Just wow. That's it. That's probably all I could say.
I'm gonna pull not Belac, Stitch aside and say, maybe you should ask her to do the same to you so you can remember more.
Well, that's why I said, do me. I raised my hand saying, do me.
Well,
So,
don't give her a reason why, because if you do it like that, you just sound like ignorant. Like it's just something fun, but it's important.
You're saying that in wood?
And Dwarven.
Okay, all right.
So I will walk up and say, would you mind reading my mind as well? I have some unresolved issues with regards to my father, and I was told out I have been around celestial beings, and I'm not sure when and why.
Huh.
Nice answer. Nice.
Nice.
You it is interesting. I don't often get people asking me to enter their thoughts. But your situation, given what you've said, I think it would be best if I don't do that. But just as with your friend, I will ensure that in Nascatech, there is someone that will be able to help. I will.
Can you spell Nascatech for me?
Oh, sure. Nasgutek.
Okay. And then, wait. And then you said there's somebody you want me to talk to. Can you tell me that person's name in Nascatech?
It is not mine to give,
Okay.
but I will speak to her and see if she will aid you.
Thank you.
We need to get you guys, and she will stop and she'll look at Amatola, and then Amatola will look to Manette, and the three of them will go and confer. But you guys will also see that Aito will follow along. And then after they're discussing, is there anything you guys want to do while they're discussing?
Yeah.
Ooh, so I was gonna ask Manitopa if she can ask Amitola if she knows, if they, like the group, knows of anything that has to do with the Bruins Guild.
Okay, the Broom Guild. Okay. Yeah, Manitopa will say, yeah, I'll do that. But hey, guys, why don't we go ahead and start striking the camp? Because I don't see us staying around much longer.
I'll get my sleeping bag.
Hey, I will ask Bloodstar, what was the lady's name? Who I just spoke to?
Amitola.
Oh no, Amitola. Sorry.
No.
Wait.
She's never told your name.
You mean Kitachi?
So she's Amitola's cousin, though, right?
Oh, her?
Yeah, you know her. The cousin is, the word for cousin is Katachi that they were using,
Okay.
but you don't know her name.
Okay. All
So
right.
yeah, you guys would think of her as Katachi.
Okay.
Bloodstar would understand that. No, that just means she's cousin.
Okay. All right.
But so yeah, you haven't asked her specifically for it. Well, she hasn't provided her name.
Okay.
Right. So while all of this conversation is going on, can I try and use insight and use my spirit sensitivity to see if these guys have, maybe any spirit junk going on?
Okay, 1 EP.
Oh.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh. Okay. 11. Hold up. That is 27.
Okay. You will see on like there are a lot of spirits sort of around the group in general, but most of them are just nature spirits. It seems like the nature spirits in the area are very interested in this interaction, but over Amatola, you will see that she is wearing a pin that's holding her, like her scarf together, like not scarf, but like the fur that she has over her, hold together. And it's in the shape of an eagle. And then also her Katachi has the same thing. And while it looks like it's just in the shape of an eagle, you actually see a spirit eagle resting on each of their shoulders.
That's sick.
And you will also notice that that all of them are wearing scarves, sort of covering their face,
Right.
and that they are glowing with a slight pink luster.
Oh, that's so cool.
But that's only visible to you in the spirit realm. Well, in the spirit sense.
Oh, okay. So like I'm doing that in my spirit sense. I'm gonna tap Monotopa, and then I'm gonna do a hands camp behind my back, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna relay him what I'm seeing. Like, these guys have some decked out, spirit guru going on.
Okay.
Do you see this?
Monotopa is going to open himself up. I gotta roll to see if I can get there.
You got this. I believe in you.
Oh yeah, we got this. And going to respond. I've seen this before, although not whatever's going on with the face thing. But I have seen the spirits of totem before. These two must be highly positioned in their tribe.
Do you think what they have going on might be similar to the amulet I received at Hilltop?
We're still doing this hand camp, right?
We do what?
We're still doing this in hand camp?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. No, from my, well, let me see what Monotopa remembers. You know what? Could be. I don't really remember how that works.
You know what? Could be.
Yeah. So,
do you think it would be wise to ask them maybe the power the amulet could hold? Or maybe just share it with them?
I would probably ask them. I mean, I don't see any problem with that. It doesn't seem like there's anything inherently bad about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
well, hold on. Before he goes, I'm gonna get him and Vandra and ask what the heck happened this morning or last night.
Well,
like,
no.
how come?
Well, hold on. So he's talking to Monotopa, and you're not sure what he's doing because he's doing hand camp.
Yeah, and I've started striking stuff.
Well, no, but he left you, so I don't know if he's going to conversate with anybody. So I would go get him and ask him what happened last night.
Once you see him leave Monotopa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. What do you mean, Rasitlian?
Well, I was asleep after my watch, and out of nowhere, we were surrounded by guards. So what happened?
We were approached by the Chaluk'Sen people.
Yeah, but why wasn't I awoken before it happened? Your job was to watch. So how come we were snuck up upon?
We were watching, and we were talking to the people who approached us. We found it rude to awake you if you didn't need to be awoken.
Roll persuasion.
Roll persuasion. Okay.
And mental fortitude.
Me? Mental fortitude?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I rolled a 12. That's not going to work.
Oh, I rolled a 12 too.
Okay.
20.
I got 28.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't really even trying to persuade him. I was just speaking the truth.
But that's not the truth. I'm asking what all happened the whole time.
I'll walk up and say, not now, fellas, not now.
So do I need to roll prowess to keep striking stuff, or how do
No. I mean, we're taking our time, taking down the camp, stuff like that.
Yeah, because that's what I've been striking this whole time.
Yeah.
Probably still crying a bit.
Yeah. After the conversation, Monotopa will continue to tear down the camp.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm going to walk over and ask Vandra what happened during the watch.
while we're striking?
You can ask him
Yeah,
that if
while
you'd
we're
like.
picking stuff up.
Hey, what's up, Reaper? What's good?
What's up, Vandra? I'm just wondering what happened during the watch. I'm not trying to say like you did anything wrong. I just wanted to know.
It's just a lot to take in right now, man. Jeez, dude. Oh man. Let's see. The watch. I know we were watching for something. We heard a noise, and I told Kaliff, Chaho isn't back. Maybe we should wake up the Bloodstar. So we woke him up and told him we heard a noise in that direction and asked if Chaho was with him, and he said no. And so the Bloodstar left. He left in the direction of the noise. Next thing I know, we see him coming back. And as soon as he comes back, he says something to Chaho, and Chaho had appeared behind us. While that was going on, we were talking, and then we look around and we're surrounded.
What type of noise was it?
Some like, it was like barking or howling, something that a canine, something in that family would do.
Thanks. And are you okay?
You know, it's just so liberating, man.
Yeah,
I'll be back, and I'm gonna leave to go talk to Belac.
As roll, actually odd or even.
Odd.
Okay, as you are approaching, the Ito will actually beat you to Belac, and Ito will come up to you and say in Cholu, Bloodstar of the Masai, Amatola sent me over here to see if I may be of any assistance to you.
There was one thing. Do you know of anyone who I could talk to that is touched or branded?
I'm sorry, apologies, but you must misunderstood. She wanted to know if I could help you break your camp.
Oh yeah, but I had a question.
Oh, okay. You want to know if somebody is touched? And then he reaches out and touches your shoulder. Yes, you are touched.
I'm gonna pull up my sleeve and show him. I have been branded by an elemental, and I wanted to know if you.
Roll insight.
Yes, you are touched.
What'd you roll?
You're touched.
20. You will notice that he seems a little shaken when you pull up your arm, and he backs up a couple of steps and he starts rubbing, and he says, "Are you ill?"
Oh no, dude! You look contagious, bro.
Oh no, he
No,
doesn't
I'm not
realize.
ill.
And he's going to back up, and he's going to say, Amatola, I think this one might be ill.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay.
Come on.
Do
I
we
just
hear
wanted
this?
to
This is
ask about the
important.
amulet,
Hold
bro.
on. Do we hear this?
No.
I mean, he's speaking Cholu.
Dang it! All right.
Okay. I'm going to clarify. I am not ill. This is a brand that I have gotten from an Earth Elemental. it is not a sign of a sickness.
What should I do? And Amitola will not come close, but her Katachi will. And she will come within 5 feet of you. And she will extend her hands like this. And like roll magic resistance if you were going to try to resist anything.
I guess it's just like a natural thing. I wouldn't like not resist anything. So
Say
I
what?
guess. Oh no, I got an 11. Oh no.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 39.
Okay. So you'll see like a cloud form like right over your head, and raindrops will fall. But as they touch your skin, they'll just sort of fizzle off and evaporate. But you won't be wet at all. And she will clench her hands and it will go away. And she will say, no, he is not plagued. And she'll come a little bit closer and she'll look. What is wrong with you?
That's a loaded question, man.
So much.
As I said, I have been branded by an earth elemental.
I have never heard of such a thing. Okay.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know what that means. But it looks like
an earth elemental decided to bless me with power of its, and so yeah.
Okay.
So vague, dude.
I think
I don't really know much about this.
Manitoba will come and try to intercede. We in our travels, we encountered an elemental, and he did something to the Bloodstar, and Belac since then has had, at first it started as a brown band around him, now it has gone to red. We did speak with someone in Hilltop who also was what they call touched, but it seems like it's not a common phenomenon. I mean, it is nothing contagious.
Did you leave that out for EP, or were you just saying that for
no,
story purposes?
because Manitoba doesn't remember exactly everybody that they spoke with, and he doesn't want to speak out of turn.
Fantastic.
And say, yeah, we talked to X, and it wasn't X.
Okay. All right. So we talked to.
So, but yeah. So I mean, I don't know anything about it, and he's just trying to get more information about it. And she will say, yeah, I don't know anything about any elemental touched. Maybe someone in Nazcatek would know more than I. And she'll turn to Believe and say, we'll have to figure out what to do. Roll insight as she's walking, because she's going to say something in Zulu. And so Manitoba will overhear What did you roll, Anthony? Kaliff?
What did I roll? Okay. Let's see. That's 5. 24.
Okay. You will hear what you think is her saying to the others. We have to get them to Naskutek as soon as possible.
Dang.
Okay.
Yes, please do. That'd be great.
And
All right.
then,
So, are we going to be traveling with them?
is that what you're asking, or I mean?
Well, no, I was just asking out of game because, like, if not, I want to take my chance to talk to Amitola now. But like, if we're
In game, you would have to find out.
okay, all right, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call out. Wait, Amitola, and then I'm gonna say that in Zulu. Do you believe there's a chance I may get to speak with you again?
Oh man.
Roll. Do me a favor and roll diplomacy.
Roll diplomacy. I have to find that. Oh,
He gets to use diplomacy, but I don't.
my
Yep.
my diplomacy is pretty
What the heck?
fun. Yo, I rolled a 12. That's a 22.
Okay.
Your diplomacy is a 10.
Ito will step in again,
Of course.
and he will say to her in Cholu, "What is he saying?"
Do this.
And she will say back to him, "Relax. Go speak to the Bloodstar and finish helping them." And then she will step up to you and say, "What do you mean, see me again?"
Well, earlier I happened to notice you were perhaps spiritually inclined, and I didn't want to overload you as you have already done plenty for our people now, but I was hoping to maybe discuss that with you later. Maybe you can see it too, and then I'll like hold up my amulet, and then I'll see if she can like see the sort of like spiritual energy around it.
Okay. She doesn't have to like do anything amazing or anything like that. She'll say many of the people are used to dealing with the spirits. I do see your amulet. I'm not sure what are you trying to show me? What are you asking me?
Well, you seem to be much more well versed with the spirits than most of the people with Wahuru, and I was wondering if maybe you could help me understand more what this amulet really is or the powers it holds.
What were you told about it?
Well, I received it from Hilltop, and I was told it has some sort of, I keep wanting to say like spiritual clout, but I know that's not something that would be used in game.
Yes.
You know, I just got spirit clout. You know.
Okay. I mean, yeah. So
Hello.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll say that in game. It
Okay.
it gives the user some sort of perhaps spiritual clout.
you mean it opens you up more to understanding of the spirit world?
Yes, exactly.
Spirit
On
clout.
top of that, recently I've been able to use this item, and for a short amount of time, it can almost, I feel it transports me to maybe the spirit realm, if that makes sense. I know planeswalking is a very rare ability, but It's definitely what I felt when I've used this item.
And she reaches out and she touches it and she concentrates on it a little bit. Yes, this is one of the portals. There are, I wouldn't say many, but there are several such items that do gain access or allow one to gain access into the spirit realm. I would caution you, especially since you apparently don't know a ton about the spirits, and she's not saying this to offend, but you should be careful when you do enter the spirit realm. There are very powerful and dangerous spirits, both in that realm and in here, that might seek to harm you. So just be cautious in your use of it.
Oh, sorry. It sounded like you were gonna say something else there.
No, she was done.
All right, you gotta like.
That's all you get.
I gotta say and cut. All right, that's what I'm doing. All right.
Okay. So
no, absolutely. Thank you so much for your swell advice. It really, I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Amit.
All right.
No
I'm gonna go
problem.
talk to Belac and ask him exactly what. How did I forget?
So are we done
Hold
with
on.
the
Give
camp?
me a minute.
Yeah,
What happened last night?
Ito is
Exactly what Chao said last night when she came back to you.
Oh,
Belac?
I'm just gonna answer him and tell him what Chaho said.
Okay. So I'm
Ito
gonna call the group together if
Yes.
if everybody else is done talking.
No. I'm ready. I don't want a group meeting.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull everybody together. I'm gonna tell them I think we're being followed. Hear me out.
Great. We might
So,
be.
for the past couple of nights, we've heard these howling.
Hey, buddy.
And
Wait, hold on.
what are you
I'm writing
speaking?
this down.
I'll speak in not worm. Yeah, I'll speak in worm and wood. And so I don't know who it could possibly be, but apparently, to what Chao was saying last night, it's not the first time that she's noticed that things have been behind us, and it's not the first night that we've heard howling and barking.
I think we lost Anthony.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm just sending you a text.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
I think that's
if we're
good
being
insight.
followed. They haven't made their move yet, have they?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what their plan is. I don't know
What if
who
it's
they're
them?
after.
I think that's great insight. I think we should be more diligent.
Diligent.
Thank
They
you.
could be after. Remember when Kaliff was put into that deep spirit thing, and we almost lost Hyphus because of it? And he was saying somebody was being followed. I think that has to do with this. But once again, I don't know who it could be.
Well, I mean, you could be right. I'm thinking then perhaps the best thing to do is to let these guys know, and then
Yeah,
to get to
probably not.
Nascatech. I mean, if they're patrolling the borders, hopefully they can encounter and intercede or something. But if we can get out of here,
Yeah.
we can get to Nascatech and have a whole city between us and whoever might be following us.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Madatopa's going to go up and start talking to the group and just relay to them. We may have some people following us, but
We might.
I'm not really sure. We heard what
Oh
sounded
wait, he
like
told
some,
us already.
what?
He pulled the group together.
No, he's
So he told
talking
the. Are you
to
telling us? Or are you telling?
Chaluk'Sen.
I was like, wait, Maricopa, what's going on? We just had this meeting.
No.
I got you.
No. Yeah, he's telling the group.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and and then Monette will say, okay, we're going to have you guys go to Nazgûtek, and he will say, let's see, Ito? No, not Ito. We will go with, and he'll start pointing out to some of the people. Lonley, you come on over, and Tim, you and Nijlan and a hand of guards escort them to Nazgûtek. And Lonley will say yes. And then Monette will say, you guys should be safe in your travels. We'll go and try to see if we can ascertain what it is you might have been thinking might be following you, or what's going on with the hunters that are trying to find a new way into Chaluk'Sen.
Also, question. If you guys happen to perhaps find a lynx, could you potentially store its fur, just a small amount of it, and hand it to me? Maybe, possibly. Sorry.
What language are you saying that in?
I'm gonna say it in Worm, because I know at least so.
Like earthworm, right?
Ito will say, you probably don't want to ask them that.
Okay.
I mean, it's been my experience that the people don't just kill just for the sake of killing.
No, you don't need to kill. I just need the fur.
How else would you get fur?
I don't know, maybe
Find
you
its
sneak
nest.
up and just like pluck one and then like get out of there or something. I don't know. Just if you have, but okay.
You can ask them if you like, but you probably be best if you spoke to one of your friends to do it in Cholu or Wood.
Okay, I will ask them. I'm gonna turn to
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Bloodstar and Reaper, and I'm gonna say, all right, look, Defender, I'm gonna need you to bail me out here, okay, Bloodstar? I need you to come through. I need lynx fur, and you guys already know why. All right, but I don't want them to have to kill the thing. Just like if they just like or something.
Why don't we just use a spell to turn into one, and then you pluck our fur?
I think it would be best if we just actually got real lynx fur.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Okay, but I think it would be better coming from one of you guys.
I'm not asking because I don't want to look dumb. So that's all you, Bloodstar.
But it might be good if you say it in Prime.
I don't want to tarnish my children.
You know Prime, Vandra.
Yeah, but you're the Defender, and you know Prime, and you can, I don't know, you can maybe work that.
Yeah, I'm the Defender, so my title has to be above everybody else. And I'm not saying that I'm trying to be above you. I'm just saying the question kind of comes off weird. Like, you don't give them a reason why. You just want fur. That's weird. That's creepy.
You can give them the reason. I don't mind.
While you guys are talking, most of the group will have left. Yeah, so
I'm gonna start following you guys, and then I'm gonna like trail back a little bit so I can keep an eye on whatever's going on back here.
no, Wahuru hasn't left.
Oh,
Most of the Zulu and that patrol has left.
okay.
There is you guys will see the Kitachi, and she is still there.
Okay,
And
Kitachi, I'll say in prime. My friend, the defender, has something to ask for you.
did you just call me Kitachi?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that not your name?
Yeah, you do not understand our ways.
No.
You are not my cousin,
Oh.
which is what that refers to.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Well, that is understandable. You are not of the people. Yes, my name is Nijlan.
Can you spell
Can you
that?
spell that for me?
Sure. It's NJLON Odahingam. And the last name is ODAHINGUM.
Wait, can you restate like all of that?
Sure. Nijlan, it's NJLON. And then Odahingan, it's ODAHINGUM.
Oh.
Belac
Nijlan.
Bloodstar, Belac and Kaliff and Matatopa can roll learning to see if we can get any insight on that.
Okay. 16.
That's nothing compared to my 8.
Okay. Oddly enough, oh no, I'm sorry, I should not have said Kaliff because you don't speak Cholu.
Oh, I speak Zulu. Please.
Yeah, but that's not
Let
a
me
Zulu
have
term.
it.
Come
on.
So Matatopa will say, "Oh, mistress of the rippling water." Huh.
Ah.
I'll say.
What he said.
And then with that role, Belac, you will then understand that her name is Nidlan, but put all together, it's sort of like an honorific, meaning mistress of the rippling water.
I see. So, Nidlan, again in prime, I have yet another favor, even though you've done so much. Out of game, she was the one who read my mind, right?
No. Yeah, she
Yeah.
was?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Let us talk as we begin to walk.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's
Let's do
let's
that.
talk and walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
While we are traveling, I'm going to say I was wondering if I could perhaps get a hold of Lynx fur. Not kill the lynx, but just a little bit of its fur. As you can see, I have the ability to sometimes turn into certain things, and I feel like for me to do that, I might need a little bit of its fur for the first time. I don't know if you remember that from.
I did see your struggle, and I understand this new ability that you have. I think you would be better served with the whole creature rather than with the fur. I am not certain of this, but in my dealings with magics of transformation, it's often best if you have a live sample. And I understand that you took the hair of your companions, but I think I think what actually happened was a combination of you having that physical, but also your deep connection with the two living halflings.
Ah,
So
I see.
yeah, I don't
You
think
know,
fur
that makes a
alone.
lot of sense.
Yeah. So fortunately, we Cholulans are rather fond of nature, and so I'm sure amongst your travels you will encounter many different types of animals, since you guys are going to be going further into Chaluk'Sen to reach the Maasai tribe.
Yeah.
Every tribe has individuals in there that have many different types of animals. So perhaps you'll find one that way.
I see. Also, Nijlan, I just want to say I feel really cool talking to you. Considering you know basically everything, or almost everything about me, I feel like I can trust you. That's really difficult for me to do.
Well, I'm glad, and I feel obviously that I understand you, and I think I know more about you than you do, and I am glad to help you because you seem to have potential.
Oh,
And that is not, how should I say, often said of the busy ones.
What you
I'm gonna
mean, busy
bow while we
ones?
walk and say thank you.
No problem.
So yeah, I'll just continue. I guess like asking her whatever she wants to give. I'm not gonna like pry or anything, but just her travels and what they kind of do. Maybe learn a little bit more about Zulu, make surface level knowledge and stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, she'll, in a nutshell, she'll explain that.
Yeah.
I mean, she knows a lot about the Zulu, but she's not Zulu.
Oh, okay.
She's
Oh,
Cholulan. She's of the people.
I'm sorry. Yeah, of
And-
Cholul'Sen people. I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
And so, she'll say that some would say that she is gifted with magic, and though she could be considered a mage, she prefers to be out in nature, amongst the elements. And so when her Katachi joined this Zulu band, she decided to join in. She functions as something of the traveler, but also does more.
Oh,
She's a little
traveler.
vague. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. And I'll just say that kind of reminds me of the triad. I'm sure you know about that. Just like kind of relating and
Yes.
small talk, I guess. But yeah.
Never heard of the triad. And so she'll keep talking to you. Everybody. Well, actually, Kaliff, Belac, and Matatopa can roll because we've been in this area before.
okay.
So go ahead and roll insight to see what you can pick up about our direction and everything.
Insight, got it. 30.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm getting some water.
All right.
Agua.
So, Kaliff, you will be very aware that this area looks familiar, but it seems like from where we were to where we remember Naskutek to be, this group is sort of taking us in a roundabout way. You recall in our previous journeys through here that there were some settlements and some different clan that we should have encountered at this point, but that we haven't seen because she's taken us in a further roundabout direction.
Right. And when you say she, do you mean Amitola or I can't find the name.
Nijlan?
Yeah, Nijlan. I have it right here. I'm gonna underline it now.
Yes.
Okay, so
Nijlan.
Nijlan is the one guiding us?
Yes.
Nijlan hasn't really been guiding you. She's been spending most of her time speaking to Vandra, but Blanle has been guiding you guys.
Sorry, who?
Blanle?
Blonde.
Yep, she
Thanks for
is.
that.
Sure.
That's not Monette though, right?
That is not Monette.
Okay, all right.
Monette asked Blanle and Nijlan to lead the group to get you guys back to Nazgûtek.
Okay,
Um,
all right.
Blanle is BOL
Okay. BOL.
ONLE. And you and Matatopa can now roll learning.
All right. Learning time, baby. 16.
And with that roll, you will understand that her name means the one who finds wealth at home.
Oh.
Who's doing that? Caleb, please stop. You looked up guilty.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw it too, Cam fam. He looked like,
It
what?
wasn't me. That was David.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I said it was me, but okay.
Oh,
Caleb
but
can
you
take the
look
blame.
guilty. All right.
Performance roll.
Okay.
so
So
sorry, what do we remember?
you'll know that her name means the one who finds wealth at home.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I already wrote that down. Got it.
Anybody who cares to do an insight roll can get some further information about her.
Heck
Okay.
yeah, let's do it.
I roll a 29.
I got a 21.
Yeah, that's good.
I got a 35.
Okay. All right. Well, anything over 20, you guys will notice that she is an Orsine. She has brownish red hair, and she has very pronounced tusks, almost as large as a full-blown orc, but not really. It's just her teeth are really prominent. Her skin is tan from being out in the sun a lot. Anything over 30, you'll notice that she is dressed in like heavy furs, and you'll see the hilt of what looks to be like a massive club, but the hilt handle seems to be the bone of some large humanoid.
Oh, dang.
You don't play around.
I try not to.
Okay, so
Blonde and who?
Oh, the one you were talking to is Najon?
No. You said that Blonde and someone else, along with a group of people, were commissioned to go somewhere else, and I got
No.
Blonde.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were off. Monette had asked Blanle and Nijlan to lead the hand
okay.
of, so that to lead the other
Got
5 soldiers to get you guys back.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't think I know any languages to help me out here, or I don't know what languages I could use to speak to either Nijlan or Bolanle. Blonle?
Blonde.
Well, Blanle is Zulu,
Oh, right.
and so yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to approach Blonle and I'm going to start speaking in Zulu. Peace and greetings. You must be Blonle, correct?
You're muted.
Yes, I just told you I'm Blanle.
Ah, my apologies. I'm Kaliff. It's nice to see another Zulu besides my father. It's been a while. I seem to have noticed, though, that instead of taking a path, more streamlined towards Nazcatek, we seem to be taking a lot of, I guess, side routes. Isn't there probably a quicker way to Nazcatek?
Of course, there's a quicker way, but again, we have to make sure that you guys don't bring plague to the people, and so we are trying to stay on the outskirts and not mingle so much with the people.
Ah, I understand. I probably should have seen that. My apologies.
No problem. So continue walking for a while. This is actually going to take several hours, the journey.
Okay.
And actually it'll take several days, but several hours into the journey, you guys do happen upon a group of individuals.
I'm a roll
Insight.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
22.
24.
Okay.
Oh, my dice just fell onto the ground. Oh no. Please. Okay. Back again. Ooh. 30.
36.
Okay. All right. And so with the roll, anything above 20, you guys will notice that they seem to be Chalulans. Seems to be maybe you would think like a hunting party or something like that. They're not really trying to get too close to you, but anything over 30, and you will notice that they have many of them have face coverings, just like the scarves that you've seen. Only they look pale white, almost like they've been bleached, and you'll notice that there are a lot more women than there are men amongst the group.
I'm gonna hit him with that spirit sensitivity roll because that mask has something important to do with it.
Okay.
That's 8. Okay, so that would be 24.
All right. You don't get anything from it. Just looks like
Nothing.
regular cloth to you.
Are they like crossing our path, or are they like purulent? Where are they at in relation to us?
As soon as they saw you guys or us coming, they made a point not to cross our path. You know what I'm saying? So they've stopped far off, and they're watching as we go by.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask our guide, why are they so standoffish?
They just said that they don't want to get near us though, because they don't want to get the plague or anything.
Yeah, we kind of got to keep a distance from the people.
Yeah, they want to make sure that we don't spread anything to their people.
Also, Dave, I think you're muted.
No, he's good.
I was saying something internally.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
That mute was by design right there, Camptown. But
It was on purpose.
yeah, so they answered exactly. Keep going.
I'm
All right.
going to sort of before we leave this area, I'm going to kind of casually, walk next up towards the Blondley again.
Okay.
I'm going to sort of just start casually talking. The cloth that they have, it doesn't seem to have the same sort of specialty to it that yours guys does. Is that for any particular reason?
What do you mean?
Oh, well, how do I explain this? Earlier, I was sort of opening myself to the spirits, and I saw that you guys' apparel had some interesting qualities to it. I do especially like the birds on your shoulders.
That wasn't everybody.
Bird.
That was just you.
What bird? What are you talking
Anthony.
What?
No, Dave.
No,
let 'em-
I can't say because that. Never
Yeah.
mind.
What are you talking about? What birds?
Wait. You said that I saw that on everybody, not just Amitola, right?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
the
was that
sparks on
only
everybody.
Amitola?
Yeah,
Wait,
there were only 2 people that you saw it on.
Okay, well, okay, never mind. I'm a silly Billy. Okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
The scarves
Yeah,
are on.
it
The
happened.
scarves were on everyone. The birds were only on 2 people.
Right, okay, my apologies. Sorry, must have gotten my birds mixed up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't,
no, sorry, my spirit sensitivity is a little cloudy.
no problem. Yes.
But I did notice maybe there was some sort of attraction that the spirits had towards the cloth around your, that scarf, is it?
Well, I mean, they're magical, and often spirits are around magical items.
Oh, they're magical, are they?
Yeah.
Might
Well,
I
she
ask
just
what
said they
properties?
are.
Say that again.
Might I ask what properties they have?
Sure, you can ask. I won't answer.
Oh, that's fair. If you would rather me not, I'll kindly cancel my inquiries.
Oh, no offense. And she'll just keep walking.
I'll just go ahead and step back with Wahuru then.
All
Kaliff.
right. Okay.
Kaliff.
Yes, Rasitlian?
So I'm just gonna come to you as your fellow party member and your acquaintance. Every time you speak, it ends awkwardly.
I'm sorry, I don't believe you speak Zulu?
That is correct.
But I can still see that it was awkward. She just kept
No,
walking. You just
you
stood
didn't
there.
roll anything, so that's
Yeah,
out of
you
game
didn't really
knowledge.
roll
But he
anything.
wasn't being stealthy.
That's out of game knowledge.
game knowledge.
No,
Not acceptable,
then I
Cam
wasn't
Fam.
talking
Not
about-
acceptable.
Then I wasn't talking about that
All
one
right.
then.
Take it
We
from him.
talked multiple times.
But
It's not like that's the
moving
first time
on.
we've ever talked.
Belac, you all right?
Yeah.
Look like you're trying to run a ring stream. Saying
It's really cold.
it's
I'm
really
sorry,
cold.
Caleb. I can't
All right.
right now. You look like
Okay.
a person.
You all like this, like you're scared or something. Why don't you try turning to face the screen a little bit?
There was so much
Hey.
cringe.
All
It was
right.
too
You
much
look
for him.
like Gollum right now.
I promise you, Cam Fam, we don't beat them. All right. Don't be afraid. All right. But moving right along. So everybody roll stamina.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
hold on.
wait,
I wasn't done.
Well, you couldn't have engaged in that
Well,
conversation.
then I was
because...
going to say something else. You guys just cut me off.
21.
Okay, well, say that after we do the stamina rolls.
Yeah, plus that conversation didn't even really
17.
have the possibility of happening. Anyway, you said
Okay,
stamina
hold
or
on.
endurance?
Stamina.
23.
Okay, well, either way, I rolled a 12. 22.
21.
Okay.
17.
17.
All right. And okay, so after about 5 or 6 hours, Stitch and Belac start to lag a little bit because these guys are sort of pushing the pace a bit, so Nijlan will sort of pick up on that and will say to Belac, do you and your friend need some rest?
Yeah, probably.
Well, wait, what language was that spoken in?
We're gonna. Oh, that's she's speaking in Cholu. But
Okay.
Actually,
Davey, go ahead and finish your conversation.
wait.
So, since I
wasn't
can't
done.
talk.
I
So,
was
then
gonna
I
say-
would.
Hold on one second, Caleb. Go on, Davey.
So I would have said, next time I ask you about what happened last night, don't hide the truth from me.
I wasn't trying to hide any truth.
Well, you didn't tell me what you told was supposed to know out of what I asked. I asked what happened.
Manitoba will
use
say,
me.
"Let it go,
Oh,
let it go."
part of the truth.
My goodness. That was like hours ago. We already
Right.
discussed all of that.
Yeah, mate. I'm sorry if I've left any bad tastes in your mouth. Next time I'll be sure to, tell you everything, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could have been taking a dump and I didn't want to, be indecent, but if you insist.
Yes, we did say that. Okay. I should have been taping that. No, blooper reel. All right.
The poop reveal.
Okay. So, what were you saying, Belac?
Before we stop, I'm gonna go talk to Manitoba and ask him for something.
Hold on. So she's talking to you. She's asking you, do you need to stop? And you're going to leave her.
No, I'm telling her this.
Oh, okay. You're telling her. Okay.
Yeah, before we stop, I just gonna ask Manitoba for something, because we could keep going if, yeah.
What?
Okay. That was rather vague, but sure.
That really was. I'm just gonna go ahead and.
You're not doing anything because you just froze. I'm going to go.
What we heard was you said, "I'm going to," and then you just stopped talking.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What is that, Sprint
I'm
commercial?
refreshed.
Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Go on.
I'm casting refresh.
All right. Well, I mean, Belac, you still want to ask, or are you feeling better? I mean, you'll be feeling better with refresh.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't want us to lag behind again.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to Manitoba and ask if me and Stitch could use the flying carpet, since we were lagging behind earlier.
Sure. So he'll just go ahead and get it out, and so you and Stitch, if you want to get on it.
Can I roll insight to see if I overhear this?
Yep.
All right, sick.
I wasn't being stealthy, you just hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I wasted a 12. Oh wait, Stitch, can't you fly, mate?
I'm tired though, bruh, so I'm gonna rest a little bit.
Wait.
Well, you're
what?
not tired anymore because he used refresh.
Okay. All
And
right.
Bailey, if you need, I can carry you, mate.
Well, no, I mean it's all right, son. They can ride the. I mean, because there's no point in you getting tired.
Right, that's understandable.
Yeah. Okay. And
So I'll
Yeah.
drive. I'll
What?
drive.
Okay. So John will be like, she'll just and she'll say, it's okay, guys. We just a little bit further, and then we'll stop for the night.
And then I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna roll insight for Najlan's reaction to what was going on.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she's not really trying to hide it. I mean.
Yeah, 21, and I'm gonna say to her, I'm not the best with words, but these guys aren't the best with conversation.
I see. Just they're young, so it's okay. And Belac, roll mental fortitude. Actually, first roll stamina.
$17.
Okay. All right, now who's that?
He's like sawing something in the background.
Is that Davey? All right, let's stop that, please.
Mental
17.
fortitude is 18.
Okay. Belac, after about 5 or so minutes, you're starting to feel tired again. And I had you roll the mental fortitude to see if you can tough it out. And you can. You're able to just to hold it off a little bit. After another hour, everybody roll stamina.
Gotcha.
Woo!
Woo!
21 again. It was
21.
11.
Oh, I got 21. Do we have the same stamina?
Probably.
Nice.
I got 18.
I
Yeah,
got 24.
Manitoba also got an 18.
I
Belac,
got
what'd you get?
19.
19. Okay. So we're Manitoba, Belac, Stitch, starting to feel a little tired again.
But we're on the
Belac,
magic carpet.
yeah, Belac, you're feeling really tired. Roll mental fortitude. See if you can keep going.
17.
Belac, you feel like the world is spinning, and you start to fall off of the magic carpet.
Can I grab him?
Roll
Okay,
insight.
roll impulse.
Impulse.
And,
Okay.
Both of us?
No, just
Yeah.
Stitch.
27.
Okay, and then odd or even.
Even.
Okay, so you react fast enough to grab him. Only as you do that, you grab his fabric, and it just slips out of your hands.
Oh.
I'm rolling to
Roll
jump and
insight
catch
to
him.
see what's happening right here.
Okay, well, yes, you can roll insight.
Can I roll?
Okay.
Can I try to do like a flip?
20.
Well, hold on, everybody. The rest of us have to roll insight to see if we even notice what's going on. Stitch is on the
Okay,
carpet
so
with
I
him.
did
Hold on a sec.
24.
24.
I got
Okay.
a 21. Or no, 20.
Okay.
I got a 32.
Okay. So Rasitlian sees and Vandra sees, but the rest of us are blissfully unaware.
Immediately, I'm jumping up to catch. Like, I'm jumping to the magic carpet. Because
Well, I guess the question would be, let me ask,
We were
as
just
you
hovering.
guys,
We're like pretty much on the ground.
yeah, I didn't imagine they would be.
oh,
way up.
okay. I'm
They're-
thinking they were up, so I'm like, I gotta
Oh,
jump.
no.
catch
I
them.
was, yeah, I should have
Okay.
clarified that, but I was
In that
thinking
case, yeah, I'm gonna just catch him. I'm gonna just catch him.
roll impulse.
Can I try to do like a roll, like to like
Woo!
like fall like roll?
25. That
Hold
was
on,
with
okay.
a 12.
All right. Odd or even?
Ooh, let's see. Even.
Okay. And Belac, what are you doing? I haven't forgotten your Vandra, but Belac, what are you trying to do?
I was gonna try and do like a roll, so like I just don't fall on my face.
Okay. Roll mental fortitude.
That's gonna be an 18.
You barely have the energy to keep your eyes open. So you're just falling. But luckily, Vandra scoops over just in time, before you hit the ground. But you're out of it.
I'm going to say to Stitch, why don't you drive the carpet? I'll just let's see. Should I sit him on the carpet? Because we've had people go to sleep on the carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
I'll
we're
lay
gonna
him on the
coma
carpet, and I'm gonna use rope to tie him to.
I want to say, hold on. He just, it seems like he just passed out. Something must be going on with him.
Yeah, but while
Okay.
that's happening, we should probably keep him safe.
Okay, well, before we even get to tying, Stitch, you want to roll to see if you can discern anything?
Yeah. So I roll a 30.
Okay. Even as Vandra is holding him, Belac's skin just starts to permeate sweat.
Oh, wow.
That's not good.
And
He's sick. Let him go.
boils and
Wet.
rashes will just like start to appear all over his body.
Oh,
That's
I'm
bad.
Oh.
gonna let him go gently on the ground,
Um,
and then I'm gonna say, Najlan, we have a situation.
I guess disease runs in the family.
How close am I to all of this?
In prime.
I mean, we're all within, 15 feet. We weren't.
I'm gonna like, if we're still running, I'm gonna like you slowly like start to part away. But like if we're all stopped while this is happening, I'm just gonna take steps back.
Well, yeah. Now that he's called out, everybody's sort of coming to see what's going on.
Yeah, as soon as I see like boils, I'm like moving away, and I'm gonna like. Remember how I covered my mouth with the cloth when there was the fungus outside the cave?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing that same thing, like here, and I'm stepping back.
Okay. Matatopa is torn. He's going to not step back, but not step any closer, and just sort of try to peer. Is he all right, Vandra?
I'm gonna
Who's
put my
that
hand.
I
guy?
don't know.
I'm gonna
There's
put
a
my
lot
hand
of.
on Matatopa's shoulder, and I'm gonna like kind of nudge him towards moving away.
I'm going to say, I don't know. There's boils, and it's covered in sweat, and it's. Just, I'm gonna just describe, but frantically, what I see.
Okay.
Any cat?
Belac, odd or even?
Good question.
Good question.
Odd.
Okay. Matatopa then overcame his nerves. I rolled a 5, and he's going to try to come over and cast minor healing.
I'm staying back with my claw.
And
What was the snake? Crap.
I mean, I'm well. You're not trying to resist.
Yeah, I don't really have a
Hey,
fear. I'm just
hey,
staying
I never
back.
said that.
Well, no, I mean you're right. It is a natural thing, so you can try to resist if you like.
Also, I'm currently using all my might to try and ward off this mysterious illness.
No, you're currently unconscious.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I probably will.
I'm gonna try something that seems kind of crazy.
Good, because Matatopa's spell didn't work.
Okay, so here's the thing. I have a weeping blossom and I have gloves. I want
You
to.
have a weeping blossom and gloves.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I want to make the opposite of a weeping blossom.
What?
Okay. You're using your, what is that, 1 to 10 day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. Your friend is really in peril. Roll mental fortitude to see if you can contain yourself enough to think about that.
21. I rolled an 11.
All right.
But 21.
Yeah. So yeah, you're fine on that. But you'll have to step away to go prepare. And in that time, Janla is going to step forward, and he's going to say, "Oh no, he has the plague."
What?
Oh, that is the plague? I'm trying to make an antidote.
Oh.
Yeah. Cam fam, that's where we got to end it for tonight. You know, my boy got the plague and stuff.
Oh.
So yeah, you have to tune in next week to see what happens.
Yeah.
But we got some questions.
Dang.
Okay, we didn't get to that tonight. We didn't get to like half the stuff.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. All right, so what can you guys infer so far about the plague?
Airborne.
Causes.
One at a time. One at a time.
I guess I'll go.
Okay,
Yeah,
go on.
fine.
So I can infer that it's airborne, and highly contagious, just judging by all the masks and the distance that people are, like in terms of steps to try not to get it. I can infer that it's very fast acting, because as soon as like within an hour, like he was just tired and whatever, and then an hour later, he's like boils, he's got the sweats, he's got like different stuff popping up on it, like a rash, you know what I mean? And so it's very quick in terms of, I guess, severe or aggressive symptoms.
Okay. All right. Go Caleb and then Mike.
Okay, so I've conferred that. Okay, so it causes like some of the symptoms are boils, heavy sweating, I can't think of the word, like sluggishness,
Okay.
sort of like tiredness, that kind of stuff. And it causes you to fall unconscious.
Okay. All right. Stitch.
I believe it's COVID-19.
Oh my gosh, he brought it in. Oh word.
You know what I'm saying? Dang.
How
Hey,
did
We gotta get quarantined, y'all.
Damn fam. YouTube gonna kick us off for hearing that.
You're gonna get demonetized, 100%.
Ain't nobody here got the COVID, all right?
No.
Nobody's got it. That's why we're on video call too.
All right. All right, what you got, Anthony?
I'm gonna take a stab at it, and I'm going to say that it affects Chaluk'Sens worse than it does people of other cultures.
Okay. All right. And Davey.
I don't think it's natural because we've only been in contact with the natives and like people who don't seem sick. Like the people on the side of the road, they didn't look sick. They were taking precautions to stay from being sick. And so were the guard. And then out of nowhere, he gets sick. No one else is sick. He was messing with other people while he was sick. And we aren't coming down with symptoms either.
Well, that can happen in like real life. That happens.
Well, but that's what he inferred. I mean, so you can't say he's wrong on that. That's what he inferred.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. I'll give Davey, Anthony, and Caleb one EP for that.
I can now boost my core by 1.
Excellent.
I should get one for originality.
Some of the other questions that we had were, yeah, that ain't happening, Mike. Yeah, that ain't happening. What's going on with the relationship between Ito and Amatoli?
I think they're a couple.
We just got the one answer?
No.
No,
Okay.
I'm thinking.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think that Aito loves Amitola, but also because of the position and stuff, he's just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna protect her or something. There's some sort of like stronger than just I need to protect her. It's like there's a strong emotion tied to the reason why he needs to protect her.
Okay.
I think that Ito, since he said that she was his charge, I think that she maybe is somebody of royalty or some type of high personal influence, and it's his responsibility, like her bodyguard, to make sure nothing happens to her. I mean, because when Stitch asked her a question, he's ready to knock my block off immediately. So I think he's really sensitive to make sure she's protected.
Okay, Anthony, and then Davey.
I believe that what is his name? Ito was assigned to. I believe that Aito was assigned to Amitola by some sort of Chaluk'Sen royalty or somebody who's like a big shot in the Chaluk'Sen world, because they suspect that there's, some sort of organization or like a group of people or just something that's like spreading the plague purposefully with malicious intent. And they're worried that Amitola could be attacked or, pursued in some sort of way, which also ties back into the eagles, so if they're under attack, or, if they're attacked by the people who might be spreading the plague, those eagles could send a message back. And I believe that Aito is sort of sent to protect Amitola in the case that the people who are spreading the plague might try to cause Amitola direct harm.
I have a
Okay.
second possibility.
No, just the one. And Davey, go on.
I think that it's his life's duty to protect her. Like, he's like not her slave, but like his only job, the only reason that he was created was to protect her. Like, that's just something that he's supposed to do.
Okay. All right. Davey, I will give you 2 EP.
Heck yeah. Big brain.
The rest of you guys will get 1. Davey was the closest. The rest of you guys had some decent answers. And then lastly, what was a big opportunity that was missed tonight as far as learning things for your characters?
I didn't ask the right people about the eagle, and that was probably a big stoop on my part.
Who do you think you should have asked?
I probably should have asked Amitola directly, because she was one of the ones with the eagle on her shoulder.
Okay. Go on, Stitch.
I think that we didn't ask enough questions about the plague. So like when we speaking to was it Amatola?
Yeah.
We didn't ask. I didn't ask anything about the plague, but I know that was very prevalent, and especially when we saw the other Chaluk'Sen hunting party and how they were kind of standoffish. I think that should be an opportunity for us to inquire more about the plague.
Okay. Anybody else?
I think that I didn't talk to, like, me not talking to Amitola at all kind of was a missed opportunity in general. But I think I could have gotten some insight with Aito just because he's a rorgn. So I could have gotten maybe something from that. And also the things that I talked to Najlan about were sort of mundane just because I was just like, well, she already knows everything, so to speak. And she did that weird thing. And she was like, well, we'll get you some help in city. But
Okay.
I did miss opportunities of bringing up specific things that I wanted help with.
All right. Anybody else?
I think that I should have asked about the legend of the Defender. Because after they said, oh, they don't exist, it's just a myth, I just kind of was like, yeah, but it does. Instead of asking, what do you know about it, and like, what makes it such a legend?
Okay. All right. Belac?
I could have asked more about my family.
Like what? What do you mean?
Like, just in general, because they seem to, like, know about my dad and stuff.
You mean like
And,
how is
like,
he doing and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 2 for Uriah, 2 for Davey, 2 for Mike, 1 for the other 2.
The other 2, you're not even going to say us by name? Dang.
I'm sorry, Anthony and Caleb.
I'm
It sounds
4
like you almost
away.
forgot Kayla's name.
I'm 4 away.
Like, oh, what is his name again?
Oh, you're 4 away?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cam Fam. I don't usually do this, but we tried it earlier. So I'm going to give you another opportunity to get this. I'm going to roll a D20. And
God.
if you can tell me what number I land on,
Oh, no.
then you will be able to get that 4 EP you need.
Oh, my. Oh, my. I thought maybe we'd have another dice roll. Oh, okay.
Just roll a D20 and see what you get.
16.
Dang it. All right.
Let me see.
19.
Oh, so close. I was 16.
That's what I said. I literally said that.
Oh,
I said it's gonna be 16.
so sorry.
You know what? Freaking misread it.
Oh, was it 16? Oh, you got a text from somebody?
No, it was 16.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
Oh
So,
man, it's
yeah.
almost like you should have said that.
We both rolled a 16.
Hey, Cam Fam, them's the breaks. Hey, Cam Fam, thanks for watching tonight's installment of
Wow.
EverMore with EverLore. Again, don't forget to check out our interview on the Raised on D&D podcast. Nick Cardarelli was excellent as far as being the host, so I really hope you guys check that out and support us. I don't know what Davey's doing down there, but he looks kind of silly. Anyway, you guys can check us out on our website at www.manchildltd.com, but also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at EverLore Game. Remember, no matter who you are, this game is for you. Peace out.
See you, Cam
Later,
Fam.
Cam Fam.
Damn, fam.
You can, fam.
All right.
All right, is the recording over?